You put yourself on the line. This job is not going to be easy. Guys like me, we need guys like you.
Okay, if you love courtroom dramas, it looks like this show will become your new obsession. I almost got trapped at my desk watching. City on a Hill follows a district attorney during a time of complete upheaval in Boston's criminal justice system. It stars Kevin Bacon, and it also stars our next guest right here, kind of co-hosting with me now, Aldis Hodge. This is some gritty stuff, Aldis.
It is. It's gritty. It's bold. That's why I love the project. That's what attracted me to the project, because we haven't seen a show like this, especially around crime, in such a long time.
Yeah, it's executive produced by three people, including Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. So it's got that whole Boston thing going. Yeah. What I found very interesting, it's set in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So it's very relevant as far as what was going on in society during that time.
Yeah, so what's crazy is that we start in 1992. You know, kind of inspired from the time period of the Boston Miracle, which happened in the 90s in Boston in real life. But what's weird is the fact that everything that's going on there is so relevant to what's happening now. There's a crazy juxtaposition of relativity. And I'm happy that with this show, we can actually kind of charge at that conversation head on.
Yeah. It's been a whirlwind for you, just, you know, reading your bio, what you've been able to accomplish the past few years. Yeah. I was watching an interview you did a couple of years ago at the Screen Actors Guild Award, and you just had this huge smile when it came to being nominated, and of course, later on winning. I mean, it was this smile from like down deep, like, wow, look what I've accomplished.
Because it was insane. I had not realized. Those are the things you don't think about. You wish and you're hoping that you just kind of put your head down, you do as much work as you can, and then when something like that really happens, it's truly gratifying, especially with SAG, because that's coming from the actors.
Exactly. And working with an amazing cast on Hidden Figures specifically.
Oh my gosh, Hidden Figures. I can't tell you how great that night was. And, you know, I had my whole family with me.
Of course.
You couldn't hear none of us screaming because my mama was screaming over everybody, just jumping up and down. But our cast was really fantastic. I mean, you know, Janelle, Taraji, Octavia, those women right there. I mean, it's just, we had a can't lose team. You know what I mean?
And the story
was great. And that's what I really loved about it, is because we showed that people are really interested in those deep-rooted stories of real triumph from real, you know, American heroes. It's fantastic. And then we had our director, Ted Melfi, who he quarterbacked us the entire way through. And I tip my hat to that man, because he's responsible for my SAG award.
You know, you mentioned your mom screaming and being there in the audience. Both of your parents in the Marine Corps.
Yeah,
how did that play a role in you having this work ethic and working hard and being determined and staying humble and doing all the things correctly that you're doing?
Staying humble, because my mama whooped my butt. She was not about the games. She was very much about discipline. Education was always a priority in our house. And look, being on time was late, being early was on time.
I tell my kids that daily.
But all of those ethics played into my idea of professionalism for how I carry myself in my business. And it's what also creates longevity. You know, your reputation is everything. And my mom is the one who really set the tone for me being able to continue to grow and evolve through the years, and just try to keep a level head about how I'm handling my business.
It's hard to believe that you really are. I mean, you've been doing this a while, but it's kind of like just the beginning as far as growing. I mean, what's next? Invisible Man?
Invisible Man is next.
Okay, yeah, you like that transition?
You know, it's going to be, it's really a great, fortunate year. I'm so lucky, so blessed. I mean, Invisible Man, we just wrapped up production on City on the Hill. Invisible Man starts in Australia, of all places, in about a week or so. We'll be out there for a little while. So, and then, you know, look, August, have a film I did, which I really love, called Brian Banks, coming out August 9th.
Okay.
We have the season finale of City on the Hill, August 18th. And then December 27th, I have another film coming out called Clemency, which is a great passion project. So I've been really fortunate this year, and I just hope that I can keep carrying this on for years to come.
Well, it's been fun to watch your growth, to see where you are now, and the superstar status just continues to grow. And can I just say how cool it is, because you're with Kevin Bacon on this new show, and we all played that game, 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. So now you're not like 6 movies apart. Now you're like,
I'm right there.
You're right there.
I am the degree. You one degree. You know what I'm saying? Have you met Kev?
No, but I've met you, so that kind of puts me a degree closer, right?
You one degree.
Okay.
You know, because you know how
I just upped my superstar status
you
too.
Went there. You know, you in the club.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but Kev is awesome, though. If you ever meet him, he's fantastic.
Hey, you're awesome too. Thanks so much for being here. You've got to catch up and watch City on the Hill. It airs Sundays at 9 p.m. on Showtime. Trust me, you will be glued.